transactions?
Yes, Chair.
That's a fuel purchase at Shell Midway Motors. I have no idea where that is, but it was one of the days on which you were traveling. Where did you pay? Was it in Durban? Where was it? The 8th was one of the, you do see, the transaction was finalized on the 10th of July, but you yourself used your card on the 8th of July. That's a fuel purchase. You see that?
Yes, Chair. Yes, Chair.
You have this huge stash of cash. You've not used it for the tolls, and now you've not used it for a fuel purchase. I must say, with all these, sorry, let me speak. I must say, with all these transactions where you did not pay cash during your travels, it makes it very difficult to believe the story that you carried 64,000 rand or 65,000 rand to use it for your travels. What's your comment, Mr. Nku?
I have used part of the money for my travels, Chair.
No, I'm making a slightly different point. I'm saying the transactions that we actually see that show that you did not use the cash suggest to me that this question about you having carried cash to use it for your travel may well not be true. That is the point I'm making to you. What comment do you want to make in that regard? I'm not asking you about what you may have partly used the money for. What's your response to what I'm suggesting to you?
Chair, I would say that I have used part of the money,
and
because what costs more would be accommodation.
Accommodation which was 4,000 or 5,000 rand, and yet you carried 64,000 or 65,000 rand. That just doesn't make sense at all, Mr. Nku.
Can I also just add to the chair that your reason that you gave why you have cash, you say it's because you wanted to travel discreetly. It's completely undermined by the fact that you're driving, for one. Two, you're using your credit card at toll gates. So if you were really concerned about not leaving a footprint there, you've been leaving it all over the place, which is another reason that puts doubt on your explanation why you had the money at the crime scene on the day. You may comment to the chair and to me. I was just adding another factor that I say undermines your explanation for having cash on you on the 9th.
I do understand Commissioner Balui. However, I'm of the view that the tolls that I paid cash in, or rather I've paid via card. It wasn't necessarily all the tolls. It would seem there are tolls that I paid cash, but going forward, it would seem I used.
But is it not most? Is it not most of them?
It is
most.
Chair.
It is most of them. So if you gave us as a reason paying tolls, and if you also gave us as another reason not wanting to, or rather wanting to be discreet and not to leave a footprint all over, so basically we must discount part of the reasons you gave us for carrying 64,000 or 65,000 rand. So we must discount some of those, and we are left only with a hotel. Correct? Correct?
And fuel going to, I think.
Sorry?
I think fuel going to then also.
It doesn't matter whether you were going, you were definitely not going to, because you went down on the 7th. This is the 8th. So,
Yes,
but that's not what I'm asking you now. I am saying you gave us reasons that this was travel. 2 reasons. One, you wanted to be discreet, meaning you didn't want to leave a footprint, going down and then up to and from Durban. And secondly, you wanted to use the money for tolls and your hotel accommodation. Now we see that for most of the toll gates, you actually used your card. So what I'm saying is, with the exception of the 1 or 2 tolls, effectively we must discount the reasons that you gave us for carrying the huge amount of cash. 2 of those reasons being the tolls and wanting to travel discreetly. I'm not forgetting the fact that you are saying maybe 1 or 2 you paid cash, but significantly, substantially, you use your cards for tolls. That's the main point. And add to that the fuel. So effectively, we must discount at least 2 of the reasons you gave us. Yes.
If I may, Chair, thank you. Maybe fuel going to, I certainly used cash.
But just respond to my question with regard to the 2 reasons you gave us: paying tolls and wanting to travel discreetly. That's my question. So I'm saying, must we now forget about those as the main reasons? I'm quite mindful of the fact that you say you may have paid for 1 or 2 tolls, but substantially we must forget about that reason, and we must also forget about the reason that you wanted to travel discreetly. Do you agree? Do you agree? I guess you must. You simply must. Do you agree?
Please allow me, Chair. I would concede, Chair.
Sorry?
I would concede.
You concede, thank you. Now, this takes us back to, that concession takes us back to the point made by Commissioner Baloyi, which is, once you have all these difficulties, that tends to suggest that you having that much money in your car at Ayrton on the 9th may well be that you had that cash for some other reason, not the reason that you have given us. Do you want to comment on that?
Chair, I wasn't planning to be in Ayrton. So I might as well have had that money in Yellow Jersey. The decision for me to find myself in Ayrton was made by other people, not myself, or was made for me.
No. Maybe let me forget about Ayrton. Let me talk about you having that amount of cash in your car that was for a reason other than the reason that you have given us. Your comment?
I disagree, Chair.
All right. Now, which hotel did you stay at in Durban? A hotel where you paid cash. How many times do you pay cash at hotels? A hotel where you paid cash. What hotel was that?
You do pay cash when even when you do immediate booking via the bookings.com. They do take cash. I'm thinking, where did I stay?
Please speak up. I hear that.
Apologies, Chair. I'm thinking, where did I stay then?
Please think about it overnight. Please,
Okay.
please.
Yes, Chair.
We want to get that hotel. Okay. Mr. Musigiri, should we not? It's 6:15, and I had said 6 p.m. Let's adjourn and resume at 9:30 tomorrow. Please be here before that, Mr. Nku. Thank you to both of you. Let's adjourn.